Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. Awesome. I can that works out well. All right. What up everybody? This is an editing stream. By the way, if any of you guys are interested in editing for me, please holler. I need help desperately. Um yeah, if you guys if I know there's a lot of stuff on my screen, but if you guys are interested in editing for me, please holler at me. I'm more than willing to help you get started and teach you how to go about doing this. Hopefully these editing streams will aid you and maybe in figuring out how to do this. I have the software available as well if you're interested. So holler at your boy. You can email me or hit me up in the Discord. I'm here to help, you know. Uh, yeah, man. So let me know if you guys are ever interested in editing. I'm more than welcome to teach you how to go about doing it, teach you a good skill set. Pay is not going to be that great, I'll be honest, in the beginning, but you know, as we grow, pay will get better. Right now, we're currently in this kind of a little bit of a downtrend because my edits have been wonky to do, to be honest. It's not easy editing and uh, what do you call it again? It's not easy editing and watching TV at the same time. It's been very difficult, I'll be honest. But if you guys are interested, let me know. I love One Piece. One Piece is amazing. It's one of my favorite shows that I'm currently watching right now. To be honest, it's ridiculously good. I love it. Uh, but yeah, so this is gonna be a little bit of a easy teaching course on how to edit One Piece. So it shouldn't be that crazy. It shouldn't be that hard. But we're gonna get this thing going. So first things first. Whenever you edit, I usually will have everything ready for you guys as far as like the video and the audio. Um, usually I have it on my drive where you guys can download it if you're interested in doing so. Um, First things first, you import all your media into this little box right here. It's called the project box, and you can like skip through all the projects by clicking this little button right here, like different whatever. So this is my project One Piece 147, 148. First things first is you take that, you drag it right here, which is drop media. And then after you do that, the second thing I have everybody do is go to sequence settings, click 1920 by 1080. Do that first. And then click this to make it 50%. The reason is because I shoot in 4K for like better picture purposes. And yeah, it just allows it a little bit easier for me to, you know, render and you know get the information out more than anything. So yeah, this is done. I got that out there. The next thing you have to do is you have to sync the audio. This is the audio with the video. I usually do a clap in the beginning. I'll show you guys, gonna be able to hear it in a second. Hold on. So that's the clap. So I usually put a clap so you can sync the audio. So, and then you can use the up, down, left, right buttons on your keyboard to do that. So that's my little spot. I'm gonna cut this. So to cut, I press Shift to cut the whole thing. Shift and C. So if you press C, it cuts. If you press V, it goes back to the pointer. So C is to cut, V is to go back to your pointer. And to like cut a single thing, you just cut like that. But if you want to cut the whole thing, you see how it's doing this whole thing right here? I use Shift for that. These are the hotkeys I use the most out of. So I'm going to cut this whole thing right here, and then go back to press V, get rid of that little part right there. And then now I'm going to try to sync my audio. So I'm going to mute this right here. This is the mute button, the mute track. Mute it, and then one. What's good, CMK Nation? Right now I'm editing One Piece, trying to see if anybody else would love to edit for me, and this is a little bit of a course teaching you how to edit. And then, okay, so I found the spot for the audio. Right there. So I'm using the back and forth on my left, right, whatever. And then I'm going to cut this little piece. Now you can make this bigger by just kind of moving it like that. And then cut this right here. And then delete. So, and then go back here. And then it should all...
Is up, YouTubers, you want to heat back to watch One Piece.
It all sounds like the same audio almost, more than anything. So there we go. Then you just mute this audio track.
I'm here to watch episodes 148, 149.
So yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3.
And then after the 1, 2, 3, I cut right here. And when I cut, I press shift to cut, remember, because I'm cutting all the stuff. And then delete that little bit right there. And then after you do that, what I usually do for my intro is I pull up an older file, which I'm going to do right now. So I was editing Boruto the other day. So I'm probably going to just open up Boruto real quick. By the way, I am watching Boruto on Patreon. I'm on the 2nd episode. I really do enjoy it so far. It's really good. So I'm going to, this is my intro right here from that original file. What I basically did is I opened up a file, and then it just, whenever you open it up, it'll make 2 different ones. So this is the one, this is my One Piece file. And this right here is my Boruto file. And what I'm taking from my Boruto file is just the introduction. What up, Niyamaki? How's it going? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to collect my intro right here like this. 1, 2, 3, right there. Well, there we go. Whoops. You know, sometimes you got to be good about it. Collect that intro, and then I press Control C to copy, like you would do. I use hotkeys a lot. Hotkeys will help you out if you ever get into this editing stuff. It'll like shorten everything up, and then I will, because this track is muted. Remember that. So I just pull this down, so it's like pull both of them down together. Pull this down right here. So basically, you know, that is a space left for that. And then whenever you do this, click the empty space right here. You can press delete, and it will move everything on over basically. And once that happens, you get to see the intro like this.
Yo, what is up, YouTubers? You're heat back to watch One Piece. I'm here to watch episodes 148, 149. Continuing on with the Sky Island arc. I'm really ecstatic about this.
So yeah, that's how you do the whole intro part right here. Now, I'm pretty confident in everything that I said. Usually whenever I say something that I don't want to be on there, I usually let you guys know, hey dude, edit that out, or like, you know, just like get it out of there. You feel me?
They're having a great day, killing it, doing awesome things, being an awesome human being. Because that's all I can ask out of you guys. And for real, that's what I'm out here to do. And I hope y'all having some fun watching with me.
Cool. That's my intro right there. The next thing I have to do is I have to sync the actual One Piece video with this right here. And to do that, you got to find an area in the video that is like pretty prominent that you can like, you know, sync with. I usually wait till I get to like here you go, I'm messing up right here.
Watch it with me.
I'm gonna just go ahead and delete this because I know I messed up. I'm like running around being a, there you go. Okay, and I kind of use my mirror to kind of figure out when I start things, so I usually just kind of like click it right there. I can see my mirror to help me out a little bit. Don't worry, when I move into my new place, which will be hopefully here soon, the mirrors will be a lot bigger so people can like sync a lot easier and whatnot. I think I want to go use the bathroom like I usually do. Okay, so he's talking. I'm gonna try to find. Hold on. Okay, thanks. That right there is good noise. I ate that from him. So I'm gonna try to sync with that noise. See that? Cool. That's what I'm going to use. I'm just going to put this as a little marker by cutting it right there, just so I can, you know, have that ready to go. I usually have videos that I went ahead and OBS. I'm also doing a little brisket video for this barbecue place. You know, trying to get myself out there more, if you know what I mean. You know, if you know what I mean, me. All right, wait, I'm doing 148, 147. I titled my thing wrong. It happens. Trust me, it happens. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sync this on there. Also, what I do usually is from an old project file, I'll get the size and length and whatnot, and basically do that. If you have an old one, like for example, like you see how small the box is right here, what I'll do is I'll just go click on one of these like I did right here, go up here and where it says motion, control C it, and then after I control C it, I will go over here and press control V, and it'll just go back to the size that it needs to be. No, did tell me this whole video is like that. Luckily I made a backup because I don't want this to be shown. Luckily I made a backup. See, this is the thing sometimes, guys. You got to watch how you OBS and how you do things sometimes. It does get really, how do I say this, hectic and annoying sometimes. But luckily I had a second one, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. Yeah, man, this reaction shit ain't easy, guys. Let me tell you right now. This shit is sometimes very, very overwhelming, especially when you're just doing a lot of, like, you know, a lot of it. Trust me, it's not easy. I'm doing well ishy, I'll be honest. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed with this editing on a lot of different spectrums. It's like, I don't know, I have to change up things because, like, I can't keep editing and like doing, like, it's just taking away from like the actual, you know, when I'm always editing, I can't. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. I've been frustrated these last couple of days because I've just been editing consistently nonstop. Even though it's part of the grind, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know. All right, cool. I'm gonna use this file now instead. Control V. It's that size. And then let's get to that A noise that I heard earlier. No, wait, it's back here. Dude, yeah, especially with anime edits, man. Like, you know, it's just not easy sometimes. Sometimes you just get over. I mean, I'm definitely 100% overwhelmed. So as a rule of thumb, I always make the audio gain -20 on these edits because it just helps with everything else. So let's get to that part, that part that I like found out earlier. There we go. See that noise? I figured it out. That's a spot. That's my sweet spot. That's what I'm going to sync with. So what I'm going to do now is sync it all back together where that little line I put at is. And I should be good because the way I usually do these videos, I just kind of keep playing it. So there we go. That should be good right there. Awesome. Awesome, possum, possum, possum.
Nick and Robin got this.
Okay, I guess it didn't sync right there, but whatever. We'll get to that part when we get to that part. All right, cool. So, but this, for the most part,
It's like no fucks given.
see, it's flawless. You can actually hear both of the audio not overlapping each other. It almost sounds like the same audio track. That was a little bit low. I'm gonna increase the volume just a little bit by like 4. There we go. It's a little bit better. Then my thing with One Piece is, dude, One Piece always gets copyright strict for me, dude. We've tried things, and it's just been impossible. Like, it always gets copyright. Not strike, but like copyright, like claimed. So like for One Piece, I mean, I'm not even making any money off of it. It just goes up at this point, you know? But all right, cool. Oh, nope, don't do that. Don't unsync it. All right, cool. There we go. We're going to start right there. Cool. All right. Now, usually I would do an uncut export after this, but the uncut has already been done. And when I usually do that, I'll show you how to do that real quick because it shouldn't be that hard to do an uncut. Let's just...
Setup is.
All right, cool. We're just going to cut that right there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my assets in. The assets are what makes it nice and pretty. Luckily, my amazing artist Kara has made me a One Piece asset. There's only a couple of things. I also have like a mock one too, what I use a lot of. But you know, right now we're gonna use the One Piece one. So this is my One Piece asset. Just gonna put that right there. So what I'm basically doing is I'm taking this little piece, I'm putting it right there, and then I'm gonna drag that all the way through. And there we go. You know, it just kind of, it's like we're on a little ship, you know. It's One Piece, whatever. Uh, yeah, that's basically it with that One Piece asset part. Um, I usually I don't have the One Piece font on this computer, but I'm going to go ahead and put in like a title and put in the episode number. I'm watching episodes 148 and 149. So what I'll do is you go to new, you go to legacy title, you go to OK, do that right there. And it basically allows you to like put little graphics here and there. So I'm going to put this, I'm going to click uh, T for text right here. And then I'm going to put that right there. I'll probably, you know, edit it here in just a little bit and just make it a little bit better. I'm just going to use a random font. I don't know which one to use. I'll probably use Arial at this point because it's like random. So put 148, 149, cool. And then let's give it a little bit of color and let's give it a little bit of a shadow and then a little bit of a color, maybe like red or something. Let's go with that. That looks nice. And then you can use these things up here, this transform area where you can like position it. This is X. Like think about graphs back in high school, you know? That's the best way to put it. And there you go. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Now usually I have a One Piece font that makes it look nice and pretty, you know? You mentioned an entire weekend, dude. I don't even know how you did that. Like right now I wish I could mention more of it. But yeah, I'll put that right there. And I'll take this title, I'll drag it here, and then I will do this little number right there. There we go. And that's basically it right there. So everything's been lined up, everything's good to go. And then, yeah, we'll start our edit, basically. So let's get it going. I usually leave a little bit of my intro and me just kind of playing around because it just adds character, you know what I mean? I just feel like whenever I add this kind of stuff, and basically what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of dragging this over here because this is just me just kind of fooling around. There's no need to put in actual video for that because that's like copyright and shit like that, you feel me? So I just don't add that in there. But then I'm just going to cut this right here because that's my little beginning fun scene of just me being me. And usually I can tell where I'm reacting and what I'm saying something, and which helps out with the editing a little bit faster is when I see these little volume spikes right here in my, you know, then I know I'm like saying something really important or whatever. And right now I'm dancing, so might as well just add that in there. It adds to the reaction. Again, I really do love One Piece. It's amazing, you know.
You know, again, I think I've said this before. I mean, again, I know I'm a broken record, guys, but it is really cool to see, like, you know, the animation just kind of escalates even better and better and better. You know what I mean? And this is like, I said it earlier, man, when I was like, I'm about to watch animation history through this show, man. You know, you feel me? Like, real talk.
All right, my audio might be a little bit strong on this. I'm gonna make this into, because I can see the music kind of like building over my thing, so I'm going -2. You guys sometimes got to hear it. Appreciate you, little Melisandre. And yeah, bro, the next episodes are really fire. I'm really excited about Sky PD. I was gonna watch them today, but I don't know if I'll get time at this point. But you know, we'll get there. So,
I'm very excited to see that movie that's about to come out too, man. I mean, not the movie, but the series. I'm about to watch that shit with y'all for real. Cause I know I've already passed that arc.
Sweet. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna cut all this out because again, it's just me just kind of talking. You know, awesome, cool. And then let's continue on with the reaction.
He's like a rum drinking pirate.
There we go. See, I'm just gonna keep him in there. Cut that.
He's like a rum drinking pirate.
Leave that in there. There we go. Cut. And then I'm gonna delete that little part. And oh, by the way, I'm pressing spacebar to like play and start and play, start and play. So it helps. It's like the hotkeys make everything so much easier. And then I'll press L to kind of fast forward it. You know? Yeah, dude, I need to start doing. I used to do this a lot, fantasy football, just kind of like teach people because this is an important skill set. Like, I mean, if you can edit a reaction, I'm sure you can edit other things. Like, for example, I've never edited like stuff for social media for other companies, and recently to just kind of help myself up because I gotta try to do other things as well too. I've been editing videos for a barbecue stand, OG Barbecue, by the way, check them out. Their recent story on YouTube. I mean, not on YouTube, on Instagram was edited by me. So like again, learning how to like play with these timelines right here that I do, and like creating assets and pictures, it does help. Like you can do edit other stuff. And if you are interested in editing with me, please give me a holler. I'm like kind of desperate right now because I just can't keep editing and like I mean like it's a part of my job since I'm grinding, obviously. But like, if I'm editing everything, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, I'm just like in a very big funk right now, trying to like figure out what to do. To be honest, because currently right now, it's like my videos are coming out late on Patreon, and it's just kind of like it's just not good for business. You know what I mean? Because you don't want late videos when people are paying for it, and it's because of like
They need to pick the ship up.
my issues with editing right now. So like. Yeah, if you guys are interested, give me a holler. I'm more than welcome to set you up, and we can like talk about things. I'm good, bro. Just a little bit overwhelmed. There you go. Okay. All right. Let's add this. So the thing with Japanese edits, you can just kind of like follow the. You can just kind of follow the words, and it's a lot easier. And then I usually, whenever sometimes like I see myself react, I will cut that scene out a little bit, dude, because it helps just with a copyright, in my opinion. You know what I mean? It just helps. So. No, it's fine, Niyamaki. It's completely cool. Nia, do you have your own? You actually do reactions too, don't you? I'm not sure, but your name sounds familiar. But if you do, dude, that's dope. I hope you're killing it out there, dude. It's not easy. And, dude, okay, so I use 4-second clip. I mean, honestly, man, I sometimes go over 4 seconds, I'll be honest. It just depends on, like, the anime. Like, for example, like, Bleach is just downright a mess sometimes, man. It's just so hard. But, like, with One Piece, I'm going to get copyright written anyways. So I just kind of, like, let it flow, to be honest. And I do not follow that 10-minute rule with my reactions because I'm a solo reactor and, like, 10 minutes is gonna like pop up anyways,
But why don't y'all take it to like an actual?
There you go.
But why don't y'all take it to like an actual?
Whatever, we show.
Like repair shop. Yeah.
There we go. I'm gonna add that in there.
Yeah.
It's in there. So I'm gonna delete that delete that right there. And like with my reactions, like there's obviously uncut, but like I actually do try to leave as much of my reaction as possible. Like the uncut's great. I feel like with the uncut of mine, if you pay for them or whatever, you're probably gonna get my like full reaction, obviously. And there's some moments where my facial expressions will change here and there, which is sometimes what people like seeing. You know what I mean? Demon Slayer got you 2 strikes. Holy crap! Yeah, I haven't. Knock on wood. Yeah, Andrew J. Message me if you want. I know Tim in here is trying to help me out with some Baruto edits, so just message me if you want, and we can just go from there. I just need you to be kind of dedicated because I'm just like I just don't know what to do sometimes. But I have not gotten any strikes. Knock on wood. I'm so sorry that happened to you, man. That's scary and terrifying. Demon Slayer surprisingly didn't give me anything, but any backlash. Yeah, this is important. And sometimes what I'll do, like scenes like this, what do you call it again? With scenes like this, I will make it a little bit big and just kind of just give the reaction a little bit more. It's a little thing I like doing every once in a while, where I'll just like 100% it, and then 540. When you edit enough, you'll start figuring out the times. But like I'll do this, yeah, and then I'll do a little zoom in on my face. it just kind of adds to the reaction a little bit, in my opinion. I'll just like zoom in on my face, going ah. No, Arcane never got me any strikes. Yeah, I haven't. Arcane did really good for my channel, so it'll look like this. Wait, hold on. There you go.
Ah.
You know, it's just ads. It just makes it a little bit more not so boring sometimes. MHA will definitely. I haven't gotten any. You know. These are mirrors right here. I use that. I know you would, Luffy. I know you'd be there to help me anytime. I appreciate that, brother. That's just a grunt. So, alright, I'll leave that in there. Alright, cool. Alright, then we keep going. Again, see, this is important because I react. Look at my facial expression.
Yeah, it's a palace. Probably. Palace.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna do that right there. Cut that out. Cut that out. Now, the thing with Japanese reactions is like, thank you, Andre Cheese. That means a lot back here, bro. It's been a struggle, and I'm just trying to keep it moving. You know what I mean? The thing with Japanese reactions is compared to American reactions, like dub reactions. That's why actually I feel like more. It's you know there's I would say there's big differences with Japanese reactions. I can mainly focus in on the words and edit it out. But with American reactions, like English reactions or whatever, like for example, like if this was an English reaction, I would have let this whole scene get cut out and the audio from the TV is what you guys would have heard and listened to me react to. But I can't do that with Japanese because, what do you call it again? It's Japanese. Not everybody understands Japanese, you know? So this picture has to be here, you know? So I'm just going to do that little number right there. Just kind of cut in.
Probably, man.
Exactly, you know? Cool. And I'm gonna add that in there because obviously we realize that Mont Black's whole fucking what do you call it again? Castle really is just like, you know, a whole framework. Oh, you're good, man. You're good, brother. Have a good one, man. See? I love. Yeah.
Oh.
You know.
Okay. I mean, he fooled me.
So cool. Then we're gonna cut that out. And then this "you fueled me" part right here. Hold on one second. I gotta answer this text, guys. Give me 1 second. Alright, cool. So, alright. I'm gonna edit where I said right here, whatever, off like that, just because, you know, saving. Yeah, we got a lot to edit, so. Yeah, this anime is fucking hilarious, bro. I fucking love it, dude. Real talk, like, I fucking love One Piece. Choppa! Choppa's my fucking dog, dude. I fucking love.
You just
All right, I'm gonna leave all that in there.
watching someone's home. No.
Thank you, Anime Storm. I really appreciate that, man. Again, I love what I do. I don't
No
want it to
questions
stop.
asked.
It's just I'm having certain hiccups right now, you know. And once I feel like when these hiccups kind of die down, it'll make the reactions so much better.
And you're digging up his yard. And you're
Because right now I'm just trying to make sure my videos come out on time.
digging up
What up, John Wick? I like your name. What's good, fam,
his
babe?
yard. Like, okay. You know? It's just like, no fucks given.
So, again, only keeping a little piece of the reaction video and then moving it right along more than anything. See, and I see all this dead space here. I usually press the L button, which will fast forward it, and then, you know. Okay, this is actually really important. It kind of helps the context of the story. So, like, I am going to add a little bit of this scene, even though I'm not reacting to it. Sometimes what I'll do is, like, you know, it's like, I call it the setup, where I'll, like, take little pieces of, like, the actual, because it's a story, you know what I mean? And I got to tell you guys the story. So I'll take little pieces of the actual, like, video, like, you know, the One Piece or whatnot, and just give it context so, like, you guys know what I'm reacting to. Like, so Nolan the Liar, obviously this is really important, so I'm gonna. What I'll do is sometimes I'll cut it up. I'll cut up. This is what I call cutting up the audio. So like right there, I'll cut, and then like right in the middle of that, like in the middle of his line, again because this is Japanese, I can do it. I'll cut it, make a little spot. It actually helps again with copyright, in my opinion. If you guys ever need tips on that, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you with that. But cutting up the, yeah, anytime, John Wick. But like cutting up the dialogue is very important. I feel like just because copyright is a bitch, and like we should still try our best not to, you know, get hit with that shit. All right. So like I feel like if you guys have read this enough to like for me to like. These aren't really. Okay, this is probably important. I'm gonna cut that. Take this piece of audio or footage. Cut that up. Is that you guys read it enough? Okay, I'm gonna write. This is probably really important. I'll keep this right here. This, however, because they didn't take his shit seriously. Cool. Cut that out. And then do that little number right there. As I'm cutting things, I'm deleting footage I'm not using because it helps in the long run when I put everything together. Right there, that was important. Him reporting to the king is really important. Hold on, nope, we go back. Hold on. Go back. Right here, this is also my part. You know, add that in there. Cut it right there. Cool. Again, I'm just trying to, like, for the viewers' purposes, because I know, like, you guys have all watched One Piece, but, like, that's good, John. That's really, really dope. You're confused, Luffy. What I'm basically doing is I'm taking pieces of like the dialogue and I'm cutting it up so it's kind of like summarizes everything that Nami's talking about Nolan. Basically, I'm doing that because A, it helps with copyright. B, it gives the viewer context on like what I'm reacting to, what I'm gonna do. I call it the setup. So. All right. I'm not gonna right here because I kind of like do a little grunt, which I Cool. Gonna add that in there. Wait, go back. Cool. Cut that out. Now I'm just gonna cut this. And I'll show you what the scene looks like here in a little bit so you guys have an idea of what I did.
Okay.
Do I watch UFC? Dude, I just don't have time for that shit. It's the best way to put it. So. Okay, cool. Got that in there. Cool. Alright, cool. This is where you get sentenced. I'm having to... It's been decent, man. You know how it goes sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, this is important. Cool. Hold on, I'll answer that question in a second. No one believed.
I mean, you know, don't cry wolf. But was he really lying?
Alright, that's me grunting, so I'm just gonna do that right there. Cool. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start deleting all this stuff, and like it should make the scene more cohesive. So it's like, again, I just took that whole entire like story and I basically cut it up and put like the very more important parts in there so everybody can just kind of follow along a lot easier to what I'm trying to like say or react to. You know what I mean? Since I have no new channel and almost no sub, do you think it would be a great idea to record all my weekends for the all my videos for the month in a weekend? You know, right now with me, what's happening because of just like, you know, resources and whatnot, I've been literally watching and then editing right away. It would be very smart because, like, you know, that's what I used to do. I used to like watch everything over the weekend. You know what I mean? I just like put like a 5-hour whatever and watch everything towards the weekend of it. You know what I mean? And that definitely greatly helped out my situation. So yeah, if you can get more videos on backlog, you know, that would be the smart move. But like, I wouldn't overwhelm yourself because sometimes when you have a lot of videos, you got to edit those things, man. And editing is the part that like I feel like always is like the hard aspect of it all. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It's very, I mean, it can get very frustrating sometimes, to be honest. You know, it's very frustrating sometimes. But, you know, you got to like kind of do it, dude. Like at the end of the day, you know, like the strong survive, people that keep going keep surviving. So like this reaction game, because there are a lot of reactors out there right now, man, and some have had a bigger head start than you. Some of them they actually have resources that can help them out. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta really tell yourself, is this what you really want to do? Because there's gonna be frustrating days. There's gonna be days where it's gonna be like, do you want to keep doing this? And you just kind of like gotta pull past it and keep doing it. You know what I mean? But again, you know, I feel like the rewards will outweigh anything else. Again, me personally, I love reacting. Like, it's my favorite thing in the world to do. You know, like whenever I'm having a shitty day or I just feel off, like I want to sit down and I want to react. I want to talk to you guys. That's the way, you know, I'm hoping, I'm Raid Chief, I'm hoping, you know, I hope that, you know, with some of these newer stuff that's coming out, it'll bring more people to my channel, and I hope that happens. But yeah, man, like I said, I love reacting. I love talking to you guys. That's like the way I feel like I talk to everybody, is I get on camera, I tell you guys how I feel, I show you guys what I think about the show, and it's my way of communicating with all of you guys, and that's, to me, is the biggest gift in the world. Thank you, Mr. Myers. I really appreciate that, man. Again, you know, I just love what I do at the end of the day. That's disgusting. I've been having film issues. I'm so sorry y'all had to witness that. I am a human being after all. I am a human being.
Gotcha. See, he wasn't lying, in my opinion.
Okay. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna delete this whole little part out.
Gotcha. See, he wasn't lying, in my opinion, man. You know, they call him a lie, but he probably, you know.
There you go. Oh yeah, you guys caught the nastiness. The uncut gets those. Yeah, dude. I'm hoping that happens. And when Avatar: The Last Airbender returns.
Who's down there?
Okay, so this is important again. You know, he's looking at something.
Who's down there? Now you're gonna have to our Usopp.
Yeah, I'm gonna add this in there. Alas, Alar died. Not a kid's show, definitely.
Now you're gonna have to our Usopp.
Yeah, dude, that ain't gonna happen to our Usopp boy. Usopp is the man. Alright, I gotta hold on. So now you gotta get the scene correctly. Thank you, Mr. Myers. I appreciate you, brother. Have a good workout.
What do you fucking mean? He don't need to be going. There you go. Me, he don't need to be going. There you go.
There you go. Robin can have my kids too. I can't believe I've been saying that about anime character. Honestly, man, Nell from freaking Bleach. Jeez, dude. Alright, let's just get this fight in there.
Sanji the Finessa. Oh, fuck! He just shot. What the fuck? Okay.
I'm gonna add this. Okay, yeah. Cut that right there. I gotta show the full scene on that, obviously, because now I can show this part where he's.
Sanji doing that dance. You doing that dance. Exactly. Never underestimate your opponent.
Okay, cool. That's good. Add that in there. Oh, cut it now. Cut this scene out. Oh yeah, Rangiku, man, that shit is crazy. I was wowed by that one.
What do you do?
Yeah, he just fell, so.
What do you do?
Yeah, I'm shaking my head.
Did he shoot himself? What happened?
I'm gonna add that in there. Go up like that.
Did he shoot himself? What happened?
I mean, obviously, we figure out what happens. The one thing I really do appreciate about the show is like the science aspect of it. No, I don't. So, like, I'll teach you a little trick. I'll just do it right now. I just press delete. I click this little bar right here. Click delete, and it just does it for me. I use a lot of hotkeys. Hotkeys is very much key. If you slide everything in there, you're bound to make mistakes. So just press delete instead.
Man, I love how they, you know.
There you go.
Man, I love how they, you know. Okay. Okay. That's the thing.
Yeah, hey, Jared, I fucking love Stargate. I fucking love Stargate. It's so fucking good. That's all I gotta say. It is so goddamn good. If you are not watching Stargate on my channel, you are missing out on a fucking gem of a treasure of a show. That's all I gotta say. Do not sleep on Stargate.
Wow, I love it.
Do not sleep on Stargate. My God, it is so good, dude. It gets my least views, but I don't give a fuck because it's so goddamn good. So good, dude. So good. There you go.
Oh man.
Yeah, dude, Stargate is good. Like, I mean, again, as like a smaller reaction channel, I really should aim for the views, but then I just don't give a fuck with that show. Like, to be honest, because, you know, I know I get like 400 views max out of that, but like, it's just so good, and I just know that if I keep watching, I might garner the following. That's a part of it. So like, you know, I just got to keep kind of grinding with that one. I'm sure when I get to later seasons, more people find me. The views will get higher.
Well, we got good thing about 2020 chopper.
But yeah, it's that good, bro. Stargate is that. It's so good. Yeah, dude, don't. Stargate is good. Like, it's very good. Season 1, like, I think the first couple of, like, there's like 2 or 3 episodes in the beginning that are just like, but like, it just continuously keeps going, and I love it. Yeah, anything to help, John. Anything to help. You know, just want to make sure you guys kind of get an understanding of it. Because it is a good skill set to have, you know?
Okay. 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 They're the monkey guys, right? They're the monkey guys, right? Yeah. I'm fucking, like, yeah.
So, One Piece is so good, dude. I love it. It's such a treasure of a show, to be honest.
The captains, that's why.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The captains, that's why.
Oh, the chunks that I'm deleting are the scenes I'm not going to keep in the show. So I'm just deleting them. I agree with you, Jared. That's why I'm so excited about it. But Blue Smoke, the chunks that I'm deleting are scenes I'm not going to use, basically. So when I'm like done cutting through everything, I can just put everything together at the end of it.
I was like, I had to do it, you know, like a head twist, but yeah. I was like, I had to do it, you know, like a head twist, but yeah.
I'm just deleting these because I'm not going to use that.
Just let him chill for a... Just let him chill for a second, bro.
And when I'm deleting this top part, what I'm doing is I'm deleting the video because, you know, for copyright purposes, and I'm just focusing on myself more than anything. Nia, I'm telling you right now, like especially if you want to react to it, I know you react whatever. It is no, it's not. It's just the whole like part of it more than anything. I would recommend it, dude. It's really fucking good. And like there's a good following for that show too, to be honest. It's just right now because my channel is so small, I just haven't that following hasn't found me yet. I hope they do.
俺に聞きてえことってのは何だ。
空島に来てんだ。生き方教えてくれ。
空島
Solajima, Sky Island. Okay.
おめえら空島を信じてるのか。
いや、病人だから。空島はねえのか。おっさん。
さあな。あると言っていたやつを一人知ってるが。そして世間じゃ出やすい。
Yeah, I actually have the one that came out. It should be on my channel. I reacted to it.
Nolan the Liar. Okay.
Yeah, man, One Piece is definitely. I'm really excited for this Sky Island arc. I feel like One Piece is what Hunter x Hunter. I don't know, man. Hunter x Hunter, when we first watched it, I was like, oh, this is about adventure, finding treasures, and doing cool things. Not. This is the one that's about fucking finding treasures and shit and having a nonstop gosh darn adventure, right? Like, for real. There we go. I'm gonna add that in there. Yeah, I'm gonna add from here. One Luffy, you don't understand, bro. I'm gonna add this in there. Damn, Jared, that means a lot back here.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna add that in there.
やつの血なんざ俺にはかほども通っちゃいねえだろうに。モンブラン家は当時国を追われ肩身狭く暮らす人の顔が今もなおつく。だがその大事に遊ぶことはない。野村は類いまれなる正直者だったからだ。
でもあの絵本じゃ。
Lies. I knew.
ノーランドが類いまれなる正直者だったからだ。
でもあの絵本じゃ。
Lies. I knew it.
Cool. Yeah, that's the one thing, Luffy. I do feel gassed out, and sometimes and I don't like being gassed out for my reactions, and I've been noticing that been happening lately because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of paying attention to detail, making sure this is okay, and all that craziness, and just trying to put the best piece of content out there for you guys. You know what I mean? So.
実際は大粒の涙を流した無念の死だったという。到着した島は間違いなく自分が黄金都市の残骸を見つけたジャイアン。それが幻だったとは到底思えない。ノーランドの近くのより以前の竹一部と主張したが、誰が聞いてももはや苦し紛れの負け惜しみ。現実に名を笑いするなら、ノーランドの職員は嘘つきな畑が。そうか、長尾様。Yeah. 大昔の先祖がどんな正直者だろうが、どんな偉大な探検家だろうが、俺の先祖がどんな正直者だろうが、どんな偉大な探検家だろうが、俺に関係あるか。そんなバカ野郎の血を引いてるってだけで、見ず知らずの他人から罵声を浴びるガキの気持ちがお前らにわかるか。俺はそうやって育ってきたんだ。
Try not eating to deal with, man.
Okay, I had an important text set, so I usually don't like picking up my phone unless it's important. So I'm gonna cut that out. And then just get to this part. Sometimes, yep, we do things that we don't want to show on camera, obviously. My biggest pet peeve is having my phone on camera, but sometimes I have to have my phone because I do have emergency situations happen. I think my dad was texting me then. That's the reason I had to pick it up.
Try not eating to deal with, man. For real. It's like, you know, it's like you're stuck with that.
So, delete, delete.
俺はそんな一族を恥じた。そして家を飛び出し、
Okay, makes sense on that one.
その海賊なのか。
I think that.
になりたかった。
Sometimes I feel like I should be more vocal during these reactions, but like, for me, I gotta like really take in the information, or like I'm just kind of like missing out. I feel like there's a lot of other reactors that are very animated. You know what I mean? Maybe I could be a little bit more animated. You know, I try to, but sometimes I just want to like soak in the information, like. Because they're just giving out a lot of information in this episode, just about everything. They're like literally setting the precedence for the rest of the show.
逃げ出したかったんだ。そして
Hold on, I'm gonna add that in there.
呪縛から逃げ出したかったんだ。そしていつしか
I'm watching this in Boruto. They want to escape those shadows.
By the way, Boruto's really good too. Boruto's phenomenal. I love Boruto. Boruto's just sick. Young Hokage's son, man. Nuts.
に入り、あるのならそれもよし、ねえのならそれもよし。
Favorite non-straw hat character so far in One Piece? Probably Mihawk.
あるのならそれもよし、ねえのならそれもよし。別に奴の無実を証明したいわけじゃねえ。
Man, he's like he been through some shit, man, for real. Like, damn.
俺は決闘なのさ。俺がくたばる前に白黒はっきりさせてんだ。
They feeling it, man.
じゃああいつらはそれたちはなんでここ
Yeah, explain. They're your homies, right?
Yeah, explain about the monkeys. Who are they? They're your homies. Okay.
今年でかなり熱いドラマがあったんだろうな。
あいつらは絵本のファンだ。
マジかよ。ずいぶん簡単な
They're just fans.
5、6年前になった。俺の噂を聞いて押しかけてきた。ノーランドの黄金は絶対あると思う。
They're dreamers.
言いやがってな。
Yeah, they're dreamers.
Yeah, I love that whole aspect. Like, fuck this new pirate era, dude, that Bellamy's trying to fucking do. Be a dreamer, bruh. I'm a fucking dreamer.
And they got a big crew too.
深いんだ。
I'm gonna add that in there. Just that little snippet.
And they got a big crew too.
深いんだ。
One Piece gets copyrighted anyways, but there's nothing much I can do about it. And for me, I would rather give the viewer the full pleasure of the video than we'll do that. But for like the Disney stuff, what I usually do is I put the opacity down to like 9%, 90% instead of 100, and that's helped me out with my Disney stuff. I might have to start doing that with One Luffy. Can I be honest with you? Again, look how gassed out I am, bruh. I'm so gassed out right now. If I was a little bit less gassed out, this would be a different story. But I'm very gassed out. Like I can't, how do I say this? Think creatively because of all the excess shit that I got to do, man. And it's just been kind of like beating my ass, you know? And I don't want to take another break because if I take another break on YouTube, they're going to be like, oh, you're always taking breaks, Nahid. And I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm over the fuck whelmed. You know what I mean? Fuck.
2つの中にズカズカと入り込んできて。
Okay.
に俺の
Like, I'm like, he feels me.
2つの中にズカズカと入り込んできて。
Okay.
に俺の手下になって暴れ回りやがる。
It's kind of cute though.
一途なばかりは正直
That's beautiful, man. All right, dude.
わかるか。
Yeah, we. Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna leave that in there, man. Hold on. I love that little true friends lift each other apart because that is
They're your
facts.
friends.
だけで心強く。
Like y'all guys are my friends.
でも猿
You know, you gotta leave that shit in there. You feel me? Reaches water 7. I'm excited. Oh yeah, this is kind of funny. He's just like, have you finished all your life story? Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, just add that in there. Hold on. Hold on. No, it's the one.
He just wants to Dog Island.
What up, Jin Shusage?
せっかちなやつ
He wants to know.
All right, I'm gonna cut it right there because I need to. Change the video opacity and lower the logo. Yeah, I use that. I do that a lot. I don't do that all the time. I don't like doing it. Sometimes I would. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. This is one of those scenes I'm gonna make just a little bit bigger.
せっかちなやつ
Just because it just adds to the reaction, in my opinion. Click that. Effect controls. There we go.
He wants to know.
So cut that, cut that, and then do this. I'm gonna zoom in on myself a little bit, just because. There you go.
He wants to know.
やったろ空島の証言者はその嘘つきノーだこいつに関わりゃおめえらも俺と同じ笑い物だ
そいつ空島にも行ったことあんのか
Yeah, he wants it.
だから言ったとは書いてねえ
公開
This is important.
公開まさかノーラの本人
She Nami wants it.
その辺読んでみろ
400年前の20
This is she wants it, dog. It's so, even.
6月21日
I'm gonna cut right there.
進行中のはずである
This is an adventure, y'all. Ugh.
珍しい品を手に入れたウェイバーというスキー嘘何これ欲しい
Okay.
私には乗りこなせなかった
Okay, I'm gonna add this in there, obviously.
人がいるらしく私には乗りこなせなかった目下クルーたちの格好の遊び物になっている嘘何これ欲しい
Okay.
能力は空島に限る産物らしく空にはそんな特有の品が多く
Yeah, I should ask her reading more of it because I'm like kind of like getting giddy about it.
空にはそんな特有の品が多く存在すると聞
It's
く
that shit,
空
bro.
島といえば探検家仲間から生きた空魚を見せてもらったことがある奇妙な魚だと驚いたものだルビンが言ってた通りだ
I love this shit. It's so fucking wholesome.
言ってた通りだそれでこの時代じゃ空島が
Yeah. Dreamers, man. They fuck.
体の上はどうだ絶好調だ大変よ
No. So like my One Piece videos, I make no money off of it.
空島へ来てらしい
They need.
I like make no money off of One Piece.
来てらしい
Naruto and Bleach is different.
行くとしたら方法は一つあいつらだけじゃ即死だぜ上さん
That's why.
だからだよ
Woo!
手を貸してやらねえか
Yeah! Oh yeah!
And then I like this little ending.
Let's do it! Let's do it! Dude, they should be getting me fucking it. Oh shit! It's him, Hawkeye.
I say it's Mihawk later, but you know.
Mihawk, I mean. Oh, we left off someone nasty. All right, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready, guys.
All right, so I'm gonna have to end that right there. So that's the first episode of One Piece. 148 has just been completed. So I might do the rest of the editing by myself because I'm probably going to work a little bit faster if I did that. But let me just give you what I do right after I'm done with this one part right here. So I'm cutting these out, cutting that out, cutting that out. All right. And then, see, I have another one to do, guys. It's like it's never ending. Usually Chinte handles this one, but Chinte is kind of on the sick side. So I've had to take over for him. But Chinte, bless him, he does a fantastic job regardless. Like, he has literally taken this thing and, like, just went at it full storm with it, you know? But what I'm doing right now is that I'm clicking these little holes, basically. And I am putting the reaction together, as you can see. And then putting it together. Sometimes I gotta open it up a little bit so I can, because some of these cuts I made are like very small and slender, you know. If you are on my Patreon, I apologize for these videos being a little bit on the toddy side. We'll get that out to you guys today. It should have been done yesterday, but life happens and we gotta keep moving. Let's do that. There we go. It's you know, just putting it together. $125 and $126 is not on my Patreon. It is a possibility, my friend. I did not wait, is that a filler? One second. If it's not a filler, I have not done any of the One Piece fillers, by the way, if there's a One Piece filler. I will check for you literally right now. One second. I'm on my phone. But 125, there's sometimes I kind of move fast, guys, and it's my fault, and I completely forget to put the tag on there, and that might make it a little bit hard, but let me check for you. One second. Let me check for you real quick. Let's first off see if it was a filler. One Piece. It was not a filler, so let me go ahead and now check my phone and see. Oh, hold on. I actually posted those out of order on accident, Behenort, so it should be on there. I may have not. I may have not put the tag on it, but right now I'm going to search for you. Hold on. Just so you guys don't look at all my information, I'm going to go ahead and just do this little number right here. 1 second, guys. Is this the one? Yeah. I'm going to black this out. Wait, that one. Nope, I'm going to black this out for a second and just check on the Patreon. Because I don't want you guys stealing my information. That would be, like, very, very dumb of me to do, right? You know? Just very, very dumb of me to, like, do. But give me 1 second. Let me check on the Patreon real quick. You guess what? I messed up, my friend, and I did not tag him. I'm tagging it right now for you. It was a mistake. I apologize. Thank you for coming at me and letting me know. Now it's easier for you to find. But yeah. So before I go, because I want to get this other part done, does anybody have any questions? What's good, Landino, the BNO? Does anybody have any questions before I head out? Try to edit this last half by myself. Kind of move with the motions. Anybody have any questions? If you want editing help one-on-one or anything like that, I'm always here to help. I'm not asking for your money or anything like that. I'm just trying to help you guys out. And if you want to edit for me, message me as well. Hit me on the Discord. I'm always there to give you guys advice. I don't want it to be like where I'm just like keeping things from people or whatnot. I want to actually help people and make sure you guys can thrive on YouTube on your own and all that craziness. Just, you know what I mean? I might get into consulting later on in life, and that's when I'll probably end up charging people. But for now, I just want to help people out for the shits and giggles, because that's the cool thing to do. It's always good to help people out. You feel me? Uh, yeah, man, I'll be down to review your channel. You know, I'm down to help out as much as I can. You know, uh, I had a lawyer friend tell me the other day I should get into consulting. You know, oh hey, yeah, of course, Niyamaki and all that craziness. But no, dude, at the end of the day, I just want to help. You know, for me, it's just me just putting some good vibes out there, and you know, the way I look at, hey man, look at Luffy, cause like Luffy out there, he does really like awesome stuff for like every kind of being. Like remember that episode? It was in that winter arc. I forget what it's called when they got 2020 Choppa. Like what was those? Those like panda wolf bears or whatever the fuck they were. Like they were like I guess the deadliest animals on that mountain. Luffy was like nice and saved one of them, and him doing that it like helped him out later on in the story. So, like, you know, my advice always is try to help people out as much as possible, because you will get that in return, just being awesome. So, I hope you guys do the same as well for everybody out there. Drum Island, you should do consulting. I'll think about it, guys. You know, I just feel really weird about charging people for advice, you know? But, hey, I need to make bread somehow, so I think I should consider it, you know? Yeah, message me on Discord. Nia, you can message me on Discord too if you ever need any help with anything. You know, I'm always here to help you guys. But hey, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I love you all, and I always end off saying, "Hey, Drum Island, you're right. Hey, and I always leave off saying, you know, take care of yourself first. If you can take care of yourself, you can take care of your family and all your friends. So please do that. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.